Okay. Ja, also willkommen hier bei Stuttgart-Schwarz, heute in der Rockfabrik in Ludwigsburg. Hier ist Andy from Combichrist, yeah, live dreidimensional und in Farbe mal wieder. And I have to explain, the first time I met Andy, I didn't know him at all, I didn't know the band at all. I knew the band, of course, but I didn't met them before. And I smoked in this room. In this room, I allowed myself to have a smoke, and suddenly the guys appeared from Combichrist. I was the only one here in this room.
They threw him out.
What?
They threw you out, right? For smoking.
Yeah, you were very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hated me. They behaved like three rhinoceroses, face to face to me. Who had a smoke there? I was looking to the left, to the right, I saw nobody. No one was there, and I said, it was me. And I thought they will kill me now. Yeah. I thought this is the end. This is the end of the interview with Combichrist. This is the end of my career. This is the end of my life. This is the end. And since this moment, several years ago, the guys of Combichrist, they hate me. They really hate me. Andy, you hate me, aren't you?
No.
No? You don't hate me? Okay, it's International Kiss Day today, so give me a kiss.
Have you been smoking?
No, I'm not smoking. Yeah. Okay, also ich bekomme keinen Kuss von Ihnen, aber das ist okay. And we are. He wouldn't normally do this kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't know if he knows. I don't know if he knows that I'm gay. So he. Okay, he knows. He knows, you know. We hope that the gig tonight will be okay here at Rockfabrik and without any problems, because you survived a small disaster at the Blackfield Festival at Gelsen. Pardon?
We weren't at Blackfield Festival. It was somebody else.
Ah, okay. So I got some wrong information here.
No.
I suppose it's the worst case, really, for an artist that can happen on stage. You had to interrupt your performance, and because of technical problems. And Andy, how did you feel?
Quite ironically, I felt still kind of comfortable. I mean, it was. We had some technical problems when we played in Las Vegas with Rammstein.
Before?
Before. And it was only like a minute. You know, we only had a problem for like a minute, but still, that 1 minute in front of somebody else's audience, like Rammstein's audience, was much worse than 40 minutes in front of our own audience.
Of course.
So, but for that minute, we still kept going. We figured it out. We kept going and finished the show, and nobody really noticed that we had any problems because we just kept playing. And that's a good thing with us, at least, that if something happens, at least we can try to keep playing, because we at least have more instruments on stage. It's not just the computer. You know?
Okay. Yes.
So we went through it and everything was fine, but it was a horrible experience because it was somebody else's audience. But for Blackfield, it felt a little bit more comfortable, because I know that, first of all, I know the electronic fans, they know it can happen, they know it's different.
That's right.
Plus it's somehow our fan base, so I know they will be understanding. It's like, because we will never do anything like that if we could in any way possible continue, we will continue. If when it went that far as it did at Blackfield, there was no way for us to continue. There was absolutely, whatever we tried, it was just nothing. And we even tried to play. We did play one song without any computers at all, and which went okay. But then we tried more, but it just started becoming a little bit of a mess at that point, and which made us realize that we can actually play without the sequences, without everything. So. Which was cool, but we never once practiced playing without the sequences. So we decided now we're going to start practicing without sequences. So if it happens again, we can finish the set without sequences.
Okay.
But you know, it was a shame, because it was a really good atmosphere. People were having fun. It went fine until the situation appeared, and we did everything we could, and that way I feel good about it, that we did everything in our power. But obviously it it was, you know, it was kind of depressing to have to walk off stage. Or crowd and or fans and everything. It means everything to me and to us. And it's kind of the worst part of this was to disappoint the audience. And then, but I spent some time in front of stage and talking to people, and it seemed like people were understanding. And, because we're all in this scene for the same reason. It's because we love the music, and there's no big money in this scene. You know, so we're not in this for the business. We're in it for the connection and the music and the feeling and everything. And that understanding we still have. So all in all, I think it went okay. It could have been much worse. I mean, we could have been the assholes that said, okay, and just walked off. But we tried to fix it. But
not typical.
Yeah, but it went how it went.
That's right. Many fans told me who were there at the audience, and they said, okay, we don't care. It was a great gig of Combichrist, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
that's great. That's what you mean.
Yeah.
So supporters. And 2 years ago, you supported Rammstein on their tour, and wasn't that a very daring experience? I imagine, I suppose, an audience full of metal fans, of guitar fans, and suddenly you appear on stage with your synthetic industrial sounds. How have been the reactions of the audience and of the people there?
It was actually very exciting. Obviously, before we started, there was a little, we had little worries of how their fans would react to us and everything, but I was quite comfortable because we do have, even though with all the industrial and electro elements, we still have a lot of the rock feel vibe, because we do have two drummers. We have the normal drums and percussion and everything, and we have all these extra elements. And to times we even have guitarists with us. We have had West Ball and the Biscuit. He's been playing with us, and it's been really well, worked really well with the electronics, not just. It doesn't sound more rocky. It just fills in really well. And now we have Abby,
the
guitarist, yeah. And but when we started the tour, more main concern, I guess, was how they would react to us as a band and the music and everything. The most exciting part about it was before the tour was that we were in a unique situation. There's so many bands trying to do a crossover to try to get into that scene, and so they changed their music to get into the scene, or industrial bands trying to be techno, trying to get into the techno scene, or trying to get into the pop scene, or trying to, they're crossing over with their music and not just with the audience, but the music itself, to change their music to try to change the scene. We were in a unique opportunity to present what we were doing without changing anything at all, to a completely new audience.
Only adding some things.
We wouldn't even have to add anything. We could go up just like we were, like as a band, as we were every single day. We would go up and we would go on stage. We would just play for a completely new audience with doing the same thing as we would do in a normal club.
Yes.
So that was the cool part. And then, of course, when we went on stage, we got to the point where we were a little worried about how they. So we go on stage the first day and go, it's okay if it's 20 people booing, but it's going to be hard if it's 20,000 booing. But from the first beat, or from the first anything we walked on, it was amazing. It was their fans really took us to them, and it was just an amazing experience, and it was just amazing how everything came together, the energy and everything, and the crowd was really good to us. And the band, and then the band did the same thing. The Rammstein did the same thing. So we became really close, and we got a really close connection to their fans. We got a really close connection to the band, to the crew, to everything. So it ended up. It was supposed to be only the first 2 months, and then we ended up adding another 2 months. they asked us to come back, and asked us to come back. Then we did more summer dates, and then we did the US tour. So it's been a long road with them, but it's been amazing. Like, and they're all over. The crowd has been